What's up, everybody, and welcome back to the YouTube channel. Welcome to a midweek special. Well, end of midweek special. A full day of eating. You guys love a full day of eating. I thought I'd take you through. This is kind of 2.5 weeks out now. So food, relatively, for me, this is a little bit low, guys. I'm 107 kilos, I'm 6'1", I'm on anabolic steroids, I'm using thermogenics, Clen T3, your inbine growth hormone, all those things, all of which will affect your metabolism. So while the food might be high for you, relative to me, it's very, very low. So today's macros, 275 grams of protein, 400 grams of carbohydrates, and 50 grams of fat. Still plenty of room for me to take this off, but when there is not a need to take that food away or add cardio, why would you do it? Today's full day of eating, let's go. Alright guys, so meal one, just before meal one, I have I have the first half of my supplements, so things like omegas, liver stack, kidney stack, love heart, support max, all of these things to support kidney, liver, heart, cholesterol, all those types of things. A lot of these you have to take in like 2 doses. That's all of them, by the way. That's stupid. It just goes down like that, anaconda vibes. Some supplements you have to take like separately, you know, like in 2 doses. So this is my first doses, I have my second doses in the afternoon. Trying to keep that away from training because there are some anti-inflammatory properties in some of those. So I don't train for another 3 or 4 hours, so I'm way out of that window. Have that of meal one, 6 chicken sausages, 2 bagel thins, 50 grams of lighter than light or lightest Philadelphia. I've then got beetroot on one side, kimchi on the other side. Kimchi great for the stomach, beetroot incredible for pumps. I'm also gonna have an apple and a banana after this, which is 605 calories, which would be 85 carb, 7 fat, and 45 grams of protein. One other thing to note is I put salt on this side and I put low salt on this side. The reason being, one is potassium rich, one is salt rich, and you'll want the best of both worlds. I'm absolutely starving, so I'm gonna eat now. Right guys, back for that ever so simple meal 2 again. 5 salt and vinegar rice cakes, deliberately choosing the salt and vinegar so we can get a good salt pump. 3 chocolate rice cakes, and then I've managed to wangle 1 cheeky chocolatey Snacker Jack, which is 62 calories, which is perfect. And then just 450 grams of the total yogurt with maple syrup on there. Not this one. Okay, maybe this one. And then just pour in the Walden's Farm maple walnut syrup on there. My absolute savior at the moment. I'm super, super hungry these days. Really pushing in terms of like how it feels calorie wise. It is what it is. Like, could I make this meal probably a little bit more voluminous? Maybe I could mix all those carbohydrates and make like baby rice or ground rice maybe, but the crunch is too good for me. The flavor is too good for me. And one thing that you guys need to note that is that calories in versus calories out is almost everything. So the least you could do is enjoy all you eat, and that's kind of what I try and do here. I also will have 30 milligrams of Anavar right here, and I'll also have 10 milligrams of Winstrol right here. These will be my pre-workout orals. I tend to have those with my pre-workout meal because about 45 to 60 minutes plus after ingestion, they're gonna be peaking in your system, and ultimately you want those effects within your workout. So pre-workout orals, pre-workout meal. We'll see you for pre-workout drink. Alright guys, so pre-workout going in. I've got 2 scoops of pump, 2 scoops of pre. And it takes me about 20 minutes to drive to the gym. I'm gonna do about 10-15 minute walk as well. So I'm gonna start sipping this straight away. Now, a lot of people get to the gym and they start sipping their pre-workouts, but you gotta consider that actually it takes time for caffeine to peak. It takes time for things that encourage blood flow to peak, roughly 30 to 45 minutes. So I try and time that for the start of my workout, or at least to just like start being peaking when I'm coming out of my warm-up and into my session. Also, a little sneak peek into the new Essentials range by 1MR, coming soon. First samples. You want to see more behind the scenes? This is one of the samples that have come through. We love it. Coming soon, roughly May. Pre-workout's going in. Let's go train. So guys, back from training, I wanted to mention a couple of things. If you follow me in the off season, you know that I'm a big, and actually the start of a cut as well, a big proponent of carbohydrates and EAA's intra-workout. But when you get to that point, when you don't want to drink 300 calories in your workout, you want to eat them, do that. And I've removed it completely. So now I just have water, or I'll have water and electrolytes. No carbs, no protein, and I'll eat that later on in the day. So a little bit of an unboxing here, guys. One of my incredible sponsors. I'm so blessed and lucky to have sponsors, but most importantly, today's sponsor, not of the video, but of me. Now, Premier Meal Prep, they're a meal prep company. Who would have thought when I said that? Now, they do meals, but what I like the most is the meat store. Now, with this meat store, you can just buy your meat pre-packaged, pre-cooked. I've got here the honey and chili prawns, the garlic and herb prawns, the garlic and herb chicken, the honey and chili. It just saves me so much time. Yeah, I've got to cook my carb when I can just throw my carb on. I don't need to worry about this and microwave this. Tastes better than what I can cook it. It's just so convenient. If you want to support your boy, but if you want to get some convenience in your life, use Josh10 for discount. So guys, post-workout meal, 350 grams of potato, 250 grams of cooked prawns already flavored. Probably got like 3/4 of a broccoli head, and then just like a few chopped up onions just thrown in the air fryer. Salt, low salt all over it. A little bit of vinegar on there. I'll use my 50% less sugar. Ketchup, as does everyone who's a bodybuilder. A bit about vegetables, like you would have seen. I'm trying to cover micronutrition the best that I can, but also trying to cover things like fiber. So broccoli, lots of fiber. Anything that's crunchy, chewy, green, not bland and beige, it's probably going to be quite good for you. So you can think I had beetroot, we had kimchi, broccoli, I've got onion. You'll see in my next meal there may be 2 vegetables, and you see and then of course I had my apple, banana. I'm trying to hit micronutrients as best as possible, as well as obviously supplementing as well. Even when you're in a macro deficient diet, you don't need to be micro deficient. I tend to like find my way with prep at the start, and the meals I kind of enjoy at the start I try and stick with for as long as physically possible. Still making burgers, boys and girls. And nay, I've got crispy kale on the side. That's like kind of another little bit of a cheeky one there. That air fryer you can see I use all day. Get every type of vegetable you can in there, and that way you kind of just cook the outside, but the inside's still raw, so you're still getting a lot of the nutrients from it. 180 grams of beef, literally just salt, pepper, bit of paprika in there. Throw them on 2 brioche buns, which I've managed to keep in the whole time. Ketchup, mustard, the usual. See you at the next ingestion of food. So again, to add to Josh's little to no nutritional scale of the day, we're gonna go with a whole fucking thing of Halo Top. Yes! I've had this after this meal every single day, like almost every single day for the last like 6-7 weeks, maybe the whole time I prep. 320 calories. Like, realistically speaking, could I have it somewhere else? Maybe. Could I get something a bit more nutritional in? Maybe. Would it taste and feel as good and release those feel-good hormones? No. So, Halo Top every night. That's what I have after this meal. Alright guys, so coming on to a final meal. This is the final meal I've had pretty much every night as well. We're doing 50 grams of whey protein, whey isolate. I prefer the isolate to digest a little bit better on the old stomach. And then we're going with 85 grams of Cocoa Pops, which is down from 100, which is down from 90. We'll be down to 80 eventually when we have to pull down. One thing I do with my protein here is I add a little bit of almond milk to make like a paste. And I'll add a little bit of baking powder. And it's gonna like fluff up to like a protein pudding, which you guys might have seen me have on Instagram a lot. And it's gonna be lovely. So guys, we're gonna wrap that video up here. That was a full day of eating. At 2.5 weeks out, I'm a little bit leaner again today. I was a new low just now as I woke up, 106.4. Finally, probably gonna get a bit of a refeed today, guys, but we'll film that as well for the next vlog. But otherwise, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed. Any concerns, any issues, let me know. See you in the next video, guys.